Well, hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your full moon in Pisces reading for September 2022. Well, September is a month of lots of astrological activity. We are in Virgo season. We have Venus in Virgo, so double Earth happening there. We've got Mercury retrograding in Virgo and then Libra later in the month. So there is a lot happening. And then when you bring in this beautiful Piscean energy for a full moon, it is just one of those wondrous times for getting messages, communicating with our twin flame, and really being in tune with our environment. And so I have cleansed our space today before we go into this reading for you. I have put amethyst out because that is a crystal that we do use when we are connecting with the spiritual realm, and also a very Piscean crystal as well. So what we want to do with this reading is tap into your energy and your twin flame energy and just have a look at what kind of things are happening between the two of you, and then where you are headed, particularly over this next month period and maybe long-term future, but we all have free will. So we will see what comes up in this reading for you, my darling Sagittarius. Okay. So I'm going to draw a couple of oracle cards first, just to tap into that energy of both of you and go from there. Spirits and guides, tap into the energy of beautiful Sagittarius as we go into this reading and their twin flame. Okay, spirits and guides, thank you for that one. And just drawing a couple more here. Okay. It's for you and for your partner, and we have this third energy here as well. So we'll tap into that as well. Okay, so for you, my darling Sagittarius, we have the sign of Libra, I balance. So I'm wondering if your beautiful partner is a Libran, or the energy around a lot will happen in Libra season. Your partner is Yod, destiny. And then between the two of you is the 7th house, partners, which is very poignant for a twin flame reading. Beautiful energy there. And it's saying to me, it's, straight up that it's a yes. It's interesting with that Libra energy coming around you. I'm also wondering if this is all going to kind of be intensified around Libra season as we end September and into October. Okay. So I'm just pulling out your cards first for you here, just to tap into that energy. We've got for your partner there 3 to 1. And for you, we have becoming. Gorgeous energy there. In fact, just tapping in there. I feel like your partner has been on quite a journey themselves, actually, prior to meeting you. I feel like there's this kind of been this journey that they have been on, almost like I can see this kind of tunnel around them, and they don't know if that's going to end with them. I don't know if they've shared this with you, if you've met them already, but there has been a lot going on for your partner. It's quite clear in those cards there, and this destiny card coming up too, and I'll go into those meetings a bit more deeply later on, but this destiny card is really around kind of that harder path sometimes that souls can choose in life. And for you, you've got that becoming card, and it's that transformation that's really happening between you and your partner. I'm just going to put it, I just feel this real strength of bond between the two of you, and just pulling in our rose quartz there to kind of put a blessing over the two of you there as we go into this reading, just to draw in that energy. Okay, and I feel that, as I said, I feel like your partner has been on quite a journey to date, and we've got the card of flow around you and becoming. So it's that coming to, there is this definite coming together. It's interesting what I see in your card though there. coming up, and there's this other card, this third card coming through, which is around that dream thief, right? And yours is Spirit of the River, and your partner's is Drifter. So I feel like your partner has felt like they've never quite fitted in. Whether they've expressed that or not to you, I'm not sure. We've got the contract card coming up for them, and I'm wondering if they have been in a relationship where they've got other responsibilities there, you know, whether there's a marriage, settlement, divorce, something like that has to happen in order to proceed with you. Because we've got that card coming up there. We've got between the two of you all tied up. So you kind of are really wrapped up in each other. And on your side is the cornucopia. So there's this real happiness there that is surrounding you. But it is around that. There is something in this contract card that is holding your partner back. And whether it's it can even be a business partnership or something like that, where they feel like they have to keep going on a certain path that they haven't fulfilled yet. And remembering with the twin flame energy, you know, there are challenges in that energy where one will be more evolved than the other, right? And I see that, look, we've got the child card there, and I wonder if your partner has a existing like family commitments. As I said, there's some other commitment there. It's almost doubled up in the energy and color of those cards. It's really quite, I feel they've had quite a heavy path in life to travel. It's interesting with your card being balance, and I feel like you are kind of almost wanting to call them in and say, look, you know, I can be that balance for you. I can help you with this. But it's this, with these other cards here, and I'm seeing that, you know, all tied up. It's almost like they would feel guilty if they were happy. That's going to make sense for the person that this will resonate with. Now I'm going to pull some tarot cards here, and we've got, well, at the bottom there we've got the Four of Wands. So that's really that's absolutely meant to be there, right? And definitely with that cornucopia card, there is happiness there for sure. Okay. So I'm going to draw a few more cards here for you, my darling Sagittarius, and just tap into what's this future hold between the two of you, okay? And so what we've got coming up here is, let's have a look. Okay, well, we have got the Ace of Cups and the Chariot. So it's beautiful energy to have an Ace of Cups come up in a twin flame reading. I mean, this is beautiful. With the Chariot, again, as I said, there's challenges, but this beautiful Ace of Cups here, and I can feel the energy of the two of you, particularly with you kind of wanting to be that haven for your twin flame, and just knowing that they've got challenges that they have to work through. It's really hard for you because you want to move forward with your life with them, and I can really feel that and sense that in those cards that have come out. And we've got for you here Judgment, Nine of Swords, and then we've got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is about that triumph at the end, and it's really reassuring you with that cornucopia card and the Ace of Cups there. But there's an acknowledgement from spirits and guides that yes, you know, you've been harsh on yourself, you've been really worried about this situation and how to navigate it, and spirits and guides are acknowledging that in this reading to you as well. It's really hard to watch somebody that you care about go through a challenge, and know that in some ways that they have to navigate it themselves. And also that twin flame energy can be very overwhelming for people, and we can't force that. you might be feeling a certain way, but they may be feeling overwhelmed with those feelings, and that's very difficult sometimes to navigate as well during that process of going through it together as well. It's a very intense contract that you have made. And this is the thing with that contract card coming up. There is a contract there with you as well. It's just sometimes we get caught up with life, and there are other challenges that are there for your partner. So I want to have a look at some more cards here. And we've got the Sun, as I said, with the challenges for your partner. They are going to pass. That is for sure, right? Gorgeous energy there. We've got the Knight of Swords. It's like they kind of finally find their words, and they can, you know, get on their steed and well, look at this. We've got the Ace of Cups has come up. So, as I said, I feel that there's this energy here that it's almost like this relief when your partner finally makes that connection and is able to break through their own challenges. It's this real, it's a real feeling that's coming through in this reading, for sure. Okay, so just want to draw a couple of more cards here for you. And we've got the Moon, and that's an acknowledgement there to me. When I see the Moon coming through on a reading like this, in a full moon, it's that acknowledgement from spirits and guides that you are connecting. And you've got the Nine of Cups coming through there over the Five of Pentacles, that you are moving away from that real feeling of it's that word of kind of a helplessness for you, that feeling a bit bereft about the whole situation. But the Nine of Cups there is a beautiful beautiful sign from spirits and guides. And the Ace of Cups, of course. Sun for your partner, beautiful. There is an end to this, and there is a hope. And I really get this strong vibe, as I said to you, with your card being Libra. Like, keep an eye out over the next kind of 6 weeks towards the end of September going into October for Libra season. Okay, that's something to keep an eye out for. Now, I wanted to just grab a couple of oracle cards here to kind of do that connection for you from a perspective of, you know, this with this full moon here, what's a beautiful message for you to keep in mind. I am really conscious of the fact that your partner has a lot on, and that you're wanting a sign. You're wanting a clear sign, signs to look out for during this period. If you can't connect with them, you know, what is that sign? And the acknowledgement there from spirits and guides is, it is this full moon period. With Piscean full moon too, people tap into their emotions a lot more easily, and they find that they can listen and communicate. You know, Pisces is a very empathetic sign, and it's just the energy of the full moon just makes it ripe for communicating on that spiritual realm as well. I talk about that a lot in my full moon and new moon readings. So I want to draw a couple of oracle cards here for you, my darling Sagittarius. So we have here, we've got surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. And we've got surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And it is that joy and passion is exactly what you need to keep manifesting in yourself, in your energy, in your aura, everything around you, to bring that love into your life and be able to express it. You know, you are overflowing. And this person, if you've not met them already, they are going to really appreciate that joy and passion in you, because you do have that. And I really feel that you are going to receive some signs during this full moon period. make sure you get out and about. I really sense this connection here, and that partnership card, beautiful energy there. So, and looking at these other oracle cards, becoming really feeds into that joy and passion, doesn't it? And 3 to 1. So again, it's that becoming that person as well, that your twin flame can recognize that connection with you. Darling Sagittarius, I just wanted to do this drill down of the cards that you had, just to give you a little bit more insight if it's of value for you. So you received Libra, which is about balance, and even though Libra is not your astrological sign, you might have a lot of Libra in your chart, or it might be actually the sign of your partner. What it is about, though, is about striving for balance, and sometimes in that striving for balance, we can be tossing up different choices, and Librans can find it hard to make. Even though they strive for balance, they want to please everybody, and so in that, sometimes no decision is still a decision, and that might not be appropriate in some circumstances. So you might be tossing up, do I contact my twin flame this way or that way? There's this kind of indecisiveness around it. The card for your partner is Yod, Destiny, and it means that there are issues that can be coming up that they feel that they need to work through by themselves, or they're kind of in a situation where they need to work through it by themselves. And as I said, I had a strong feeling that there may be an ex-partner there. It could even be a business partnership, but something that they have to work through in order to free up and get to the next stage of their life. Okay, and you also had the contract card come up as well. So there is something there from a partnership contract perspective that is holding them up. The other side of that is that they place a lot of importance on their relationships. So they're not taking this lightly, and that can scare people. And this is really a core theme of the twin flame relationship. It's so intense that it's scary. Okay. So the other element that came up in your reading in these cards was the card 31, 7th house, partners. And again, this is the partnership card. It's like both of you recognize that there's something special here, and you're both striving for it, but each of you have your own challenges. Yours is probably more in the realm of how do I communicate with this person? What does this person want? You're a bit confused by the signals that you're getting with them, and theirs is around some previous issues that they're trying to work through as well. Okay, so the partnership 7th house card is about people becoming more attractive, and moving towards that partnership. And so that's fantastic news from a twin flame perspective, and things can even go to that partnership and marriage. And I get this strong feeling that your twin flame is a very committed person. Like once they commit, and that can be really scary for some people. And it's interesting. I mean, we've all known people. If you think about people that you've known in the past, friendships even, 1 minute you think that person's really happily single, but then when they settle down, they're real homebodies and they're really into that committed relationship. So sometimes we just can't tell how serious relationships are to people by their outer personification, right? And so this is really, this dealing with partnership is really important at the moment. When we've got this full moon in Pisces, it's an excellent time of communication from an emotional level as well. So just being aware of that during this time is so important. Okay, now the other card that came up for you, I want to flick back to your card, which was 34, becoming. And the meaning in the book here is, yes, you are manifesting your divine purpose. Yet what is happening now is just one of many inspired brushstrokes on the canvas of your life's work. You are the artist who paints with trust, instinctive and spontaneous, with faith in the process of unfolding. You are not the painter using numbered squares who has finished a vision before even commencing the task. No, you are a brave adventurer. So celebrate what you are creating now and realize that it is a step in your major work of divine art, this life of yours that's unfolding. This oracle brings you comfort that you are blossoming, and each petal unfolding is another step closer to your ultimate divine fulfillment. There is a message here too that a relationship or project you are keen to move forward on will bloom in its own unique way. Give it breathing room and be willing to let it become what it seeks to be. Even without a clear directional plan, sometimes even because of that, there is an inner plan that can come into fruition. Beautiful card for you, my darling. And then for your partner, we got 3 to 1. And I got this sense, as I said, that they are coming out of a relationship, or they've got something they're working through from a previous relationship. There is a heavenly child in your midst. It may be within your heart, in your womb, or a glimmer in your eye, or soon to be. This child holds the key to fulfillment in a process that is happening for you now. It might be the physical culmination of a marriage or a commitment to another. This oracle holds a message for you. The new life is upon you now. You are being reborn, and you will give birth to what is meant for you in this lifetime. There is no need to worry. Just have an open heart that you may be supported to fulfill your destiny. You already are, of course, but opening yourself up more can help you realize it. So, beautiful Sagittarius, I hope that has given you some insight. I'm going to do a final blessing on this reading for you with the selenite wand as we close out, going into the full moon on the 10th, and really sending those beautiful vibes to you around communicating and seeing signs and messages, and hopefully connecting with your twin flame as well. As always, thank you so very much for honouring me with your space and energy today. It's a true privilege for me, and I do enjoy these readings so much, doing them for you. And as always, my beautiful Sagittarian, as you navigate the world, please take care, and as always, have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.